Hello everyone and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. Today, well, last time, um, we finished the base game. We killed Corypheus, watched as Liliana became Divine Victoria, and saved the day. Well, now we're going to launch the final DLC, which will be Trespasser. Um, With Thetis at peace, the state of the Inquisition must be determined. It's time to take a breath, but eventually the powers that be will grow antsy about the Inquisition's role in Thetis going forward. We're going to skip ahead 2 years. Um, and head back to the Winter Palace. Um, but once we go, we can't come back. But there's nothing really left for us to do, so let us begin. With Corypheus dead and the threat of the Fade rifts and the demons waning, both Orlais and Ferelden have begun to raise questions about the
Calenhad is
future.
shaped like a bunny.
Perhaps we should take
Thank you, Colin.
Oh, I think I see it.
Anyway, both Orlais and Ferelden began to raise questions about the future of the Inquisition. Divine Victoria has promised to shield the Inquisition from political matters for as long as possible. Eventually, she plans to call the Exalted Council, a chance to determine the role, and possibly the fate, of the Inquisition. Hello, Sovereign. You're not late. We're about ready to start the beginning of the end. Trespasser. Divine Victoria will not call the Exalted Council until we're ready. Exactly on time. Exactly. Yeah, this will be the final stream in the Carolina Coastland timeline. At least until Dragon Age Dreadwolf comes out. Which I've been trying to keep up on the Dragon Age Keep. But the automatic upload stuff of my decisions has been iffy. I don't think the account sync has worked as well as it should. I'm not sure if that's an Xbox issue or an EA issue. Yeah, let's see what happened to everybody in the 2-year time skip. So with these red coats, we look British.
Another parade, another bloody negotiation.
Smiles, everyone. We must be careful how we present ourselves.
Why did Divine Victoria call the Exalted Council? She's kept Orlais from bothering us for the last 2 years.
At increasing political cost, yes. She has done all she can, but the Exalted Council has become necessary. Orlais would control us, and based on their many marriage proposals, they have specific plans for you.
I can put a stop to that.
He would see us disbanded entirely.
Is that so wrong, though? I mean, what's the Inquisition's purpose right now? Corypheus is dead and the rifts are done. Maybe it is time for us to put away our swords and go home. maybe not.
Inquisitor, it has been too long. I hope the years have been kind to you.
How have you been, Mother Giselle?
I spent last summer in Emprise de Lyon, distributing food sent from the exalted plains. The Dales are finally recovering.
I'll be nice.
Corypheus left a great deal of damage for us to repair. I appreciate your efforts.
And I yours, your worship. I should mention that your forces at Suladin Keep were of great help. Please give my compliments to Baron Desjardins. Divine Victoria asked me to greet you on her behalf. She is currently attending to the Ferelden ambassador's concerns.
You mean
You
Liliana?
can probably just call her Leliana in private conversation.
You can, Inquisitor. I prefer to use her divine name. Our last divine once joked about why I insisted upon calling her Justinia. She called it my way of reassuring her that I had not completely forgotten who was in charge.
Well, how has Victoria or Liliana
How
done?
do you think Divine Victoria has done these last 2 years?
It is hardly for me to say, Inquisitor.
With respect, that's never stopped you before, Mother Giselle.
With all due
Victoria has
respect.
proven adept at winning allies with both her intelligence and her faith. It is a blessing in these trying times. We are lucky to have her.
I'll find
speak
her.
to Divine Victoria.
I believe she would appreciate that, your worship. The Divine sees the good that you can do and have done. Duke Cyril will wish to greet you on behalf of Orlais. I believe he is currently speaking with the Tevinter ambassador. Many of your friends have
Really?
returned as well. I hope you have a chance to speak with them before the Exalted Council begins.
The Tevinter
The Imperium
ambassador.
sent an ambassador.
Yes, your worship. Dorian Pavas has taken the chance to
Ah,
return from
It'll
Tevinter.
be nice to see him again.
It will be good to see him again. I owe him my apology. I allowed my distrust of Tevinter to cloud my judgment. He took a great risk coming to help us, and deserved better treatment.
You're going to
Yeah, he did.
apologize to Dorian.
I have little patience for those who cannot admit they were wrong, your worship. Myself included. I will have to make
That's
my
good.
apology somewhere public. He will want an audience for his reaction.
I would say normally apologies shouldn't be in public, but knowing Dorian, he would want it public.
Who has returned for the Exalted Council?
Your dwarven friend, Master Tetras, for one. I understand he spent much of the last few years in Kirkwall. I believe Sir Blackwall has returned as well, although he now uses the name Tom Ranier. Enjoy time with them while you can, your worship. I doubt you will have the chance once the Exalted Council is underway.
Thank
Well,
you,
see
Mother
ya.
Giselle.
Your worship, a final question, if I may. This Exalted Council, Ferelden would have the Inquisition disband. Orlais sees its power as another feather in a chevalier's helmet. What do you wish to do with the Inquisition?
I'm actually leaning toward this. Our job is done.
You once told me about the first Inquisition that took place 800 years ago. You said that when their battle was over, that Inquisition soldiers sheathed their swords and went home. If our battle is truly over, perhaps it's time for us to do the same.
Thank you. Make her watch over you, Inquisitor. I will not keep you any longer.
I'm just weary of any large superpower, especially one that doesn't answer to anyone. I would very much like to just feck up back to the Marches. Or Ferelden. I mean, Arella would be happy just going back to Hunleith with Cullen and a pile of Mabari. Also, let's talk with Josie.
It's been quite a day so far, has it not? I've been speaking with representatives from everywhere.
Have they given you trouble?
Not at all. It is quite alarming. It means they are all saving themselves up for later. Would you walk with me? I should like to take some air before the Exalted Council becomes inescapable. The palace
Sure.
has been most accommodating. We are, after all, here at their insistence. But the ministers may... No. No more talk of the council. This meeting was to spend time with you in a more relaxed fashion.
You scheduled a friendly
Is
chat.
this in your daily notes? 3 to 4 o'clock, idle chats with the Inquisitor.
Of course not. Not precisely.
Gotcha!
The truth is, there is a small entertainment happening tonight, to which I may be able to find a pair of invitations.
You'd like me to go with you?
Very much so. In all the years you worked with Arella, you had so little time to enjoy its culture.
Orlais hasn't let
I do
me.
wish you'd warned me the game would take more work after Halam Shiral.
It's strange. Those were somehow simpler times.
It's like
With all that's been happening, I promised
Orlais's
myself
like,
a single
why don't
evening
you
out.
respect our
I'd
culture
very
and
much like to
enjoy
go with a
it?
friend.
You haven't let me.
And what is this small entertainment?
Something to ease our minds. I would very much like to surprise you with the details.
Oh God. Anything
If
to put
it
off
let me
meetings.
dodge any pre-council meetings, you could drag me back to Adamant.
I do hope it will be more pleasant than that. The past years have been so busy. We have earned at least a few moments of rest.
A calm night out sounds...
Oh, bravo! Bravo!
Okay, so look at her face. That face says, "What the fuck did I just witness?"
Was the woman in gold playing a king? Who was the man in feathers?
Oh, it's all very simple. The first actor's mask is determined by... well, I will lend you the program guide. But tell me, did you enjoy the performance?
Thus we learn. To be fair to Arella, this is Orlesian theater, not Marcher theater. The Orlesians have to make everything weird. I'll be nice.
What I really enjoyed was seeing you put your duties aside for a change.
I truly did. Thank you for coming. It's been too long since I just spent an evening doing... nothing.
Here's to nothing. May it happen to us more often in the future.
It's basically saying that, no, I didn't enjoy it, but I'm glad that you did. Why are there fireworks inside the palace? Alright, yeah. We'll go with Call and then work our way this way, then finally... I'll put off Vivi until the end. Quite, because people used to do that. Alrighty. I guess they were a lot smaller than the fireworks that I'm used to. From the Midwest, when we launch fireworks, they need to be outside. Because they're huge. Okay, good, so they didn't blow their buildings up. Aw, Cullen found a puppy!
You there! You're to dodge, not catch. If that ball were a fireball, you'd be dead.
You
Okay.
found a dog.
They
Big
don't breed
fireworks or
Mabari
everything
in Arella.
outside of
The merchant said he
Yes.
was abandoned. Perhaps his owner's tired of the novelty.
Boy, he's such a
Tired
good
of
puppy.
you, with that positive attitude and fetching ability.
Was confused.
He's not supposed
yeah.
to fetch it.
I don't think you understand how this works.
Another Ferelden trapped at the Winter Palace. I couldn't leave him to that fate. Besides, I think he likes me.
You should show him
You could take
Ferelden.
him to Ferelden sometime. You should know where he came from.
I did promise my sister a visit. She might try to spoil you. Remember who you report to. The Inquisition will change after this. I'm not yet sure what that will mean. Still, I've found certainty in my life now. The Council won't change that.
Puppy.
Marry me.
What?
I mean, will you... I had a plan, and it wasn't a dog, but you were... it doesn't matter. I've thought of little
Okay,
else.
the first one
I
was a
don't
lot
need plan,
smoother.
only to know if you would.
I would. Cullen, I will.
You will.
And we
People
already have the
hated
best
the
man.
Inquisitor marrying her commander in the middle of the Exalted Council.
It won't go over well. We know a few people who can keep things secret.
And of course, Cullen didn't get out of his
Just
uniform.
know, everything feels like it was worth fighting for.
Da, 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 da.
It
That one.
was.
This is the part where you make a promise.
Oh,
And of
right.
course, we got Mother Giselle.
I swear unto the Maker and the Holy Andraste to love this woman the rest of my days.
I heard that if you're a Dalish Inquisitor and marry Cullen, you can ask him to have kind of Dalish rights in there too, and he won't care. He'll go along with it.
There you are. I just realized I'm greeting my wife. I rather like this.
And of course, he's giving the puppy belly rubs. You're supposed to be a vicious warhound. Belly rubs. I needs the belly rubs.
Maybe.
Alright, we're gonna change our wardrobe because as much as I like the British feel to the red uniform, I never really liked it. Where's the wardrobe? I know I can change your outfit. Craft armor. Turn in research. It's 10 armor. It's a golden nug. Yes. spread from Generum that about the summit the Inquisition will attend. The news is half rumors, but the representatives they say are going. It's clearly serious, and the details are probably something you can put down a letter. Probably not something you put down a letter. I will, however, look forward to more glowing descriptions about how much you love Orlesian parties. She and Arella will find enough danger away from the summit. You always do. Is it worth warning either of you to be careful? Branson's here. His son insists I add "hello" call to this letter. He also insists it be "hello" and not "hello." Your nephew is very stubborn. How very familiar. Love, Mia. I don't care about Vivian. Varric. Greetings and salutations from beautiful Kirkwall. The sun is shining, the seabirds are screeching, and almost nothing in Hightown has fallen into a sinkhole and ended up in the sewers over a month. The Red Lyrium cleanup in the gallows is going better than expected. Nobody misses having Meredith fused to the flagstones, eerily glaring at everyone. The city guard has celebrated finally getting her out of there by holding a completely impromptu parade. Several Lowtown residents composed a song on the spot with lyrics to the effect of "Thank the Maker, the crazy cursed Templar is gone," which was remarkably catchy despite, or maybe because of the fact it was just mostly swearing in tune. Even with all this stellar progress, it looks like I'm stuck here. Channels in the harbor were completely changed by the falling debris a few years back, which led to a lot of ships getting wrecked, coming and going, which only made things worse. And then we had rifts open and weird glowing fade rocks appeared out there. Incidentally, thanks for closing the rifts. Now the only hope for repairing the harbor is to send guys with pickaxes to clear the rocks. Ever try to hire miners who are also divers, Inquisitor? There aren't many, and even fewer are happy mining glowing shit from the Fade. This is going to take a lot of my coin to fix. Stop by the city sometime. We'll get a game of Wicked Grace. Please. This Viscount shit is boring me to death. Varric. I actually could hear that in Varric's voice. Cassandra. She tracked down a seeker. And she's helping rebuild. Okay.
Well met, your worship.
Who are you? There it is! Wardrobe. We'll stick with formal. What's this way? I could go black. But I think blue is better. We'll go blue. Iron Bull in last year. Thank you for sending the charges to assist with the demons attacking Montfort. Their assistance was most appreciated, and many lives were saved. The Iron Bull and his chargers prevented another civil war from sweeping across Arella with their efforts in Perindale. The Iron Bull in particular defeated the would-be usurper in combat. We must protest the actions of the Bull's chargers in the South Reach. While the presence of demons and Templars corrupted by lyrium is undisputed, the necessity of your dwarven miner collapsing the better part of a mountain on the enemy forces was hardly necessary. This is just... Oh, God. Oh, I gotta read... Storage. I'm becoming... Okay. Read the palace. Dorian last few years. Alright, well, let's start talking with people. Hold on. Expensive dog treats. Of course, they're expensive. They're from Orella. Why? Storms of Temptation. Cassandra.
Is
Is everything all right?
Yes. Well, I wanted to speak with you, and now you're here.
I am here. Should I not be here?
Should I leave and come back later so you can try again?
Always with clever suggestions. Maybe you should sit.
I can stand.
Maybe I should sit.
I don't like where this is going. Okay, what's the bad news?
Inquisitor, I want you to know that I am your friend. I will always be your friend.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
well, that's...
So I hope to give you sound advice on this momentous day. Do what is in your heart, my friend, no matter what anyone might tell you.
Thank you.
That's a lovely sentiment, Cassandra.
Marriage is much more than a lovely sentiment.
I'm your
Inquisitor.
friend, but this is gonna... Marriage?
Marriage?
Cullen is not hard on the eyes, I'll give him that. But if you truly intend to... You're
About
not proposing
that.
to anyone. I am going to kill Varric. Why do I believe everything he says? Why?
You kind of missed the
Cullen
wedding.
and I already eloped.
You did? Here in the palace? Oh, the garden would be perfect for a wedding. Being Inquisitor has brought you good things.
Oh,
Many
good, she's not
things.
mad.
But only a few have been by your choice. Take what happiness you can from those and do not let them go. That is all I meant to say. Advice from a friend for the days to come.
One thing I like about Cassandra is that she sticks her foot in her mouth as much as I do. Why should she be? She's completely serious. She's okay. Yeah.
It is good to
Well, I
see
thought
you,
she'd
my
be mad
friend.
that she wasn't invited to the wedding. It's like, you eloped without inviting me? Because I know some people that are like that. Varric is Hawk's bestie, Cassandra's yours. Yeah. Well, it depends. If you act like a jackass, you can get her disapproval down far enough where she won't leave the Inquisition, but you drive her to drink. Yeah, if you're an asshole, she hates person. The thing is, if you're an asshole in Dragon Age 2, you can't piss off Varric enough to make him not your bestie. The worst he'll do is write an unauthorized biography of you.
Fashionably late. I thought you weren't gonna show.
I gave you my word we would talk, and I never break my word.
Easy there. I was just teasing. So tell me everything that happened
Oops.
while I was away.
Well, shit happened.
And after the betrayal and what I put those men through, my sorries were worth about as much as shit.
How many punches
How many
did you
people hit you?
I lost count at 12, but I could take a punch. They needed to
Clearly.
know that there's a way to come back from anything. And I wanted to help them if I could. I thought going up there on the gallows was difficult. This was worse. 100 times worse. Anyway, it's nice to be back. Though I'm not sure what to think of this council. No matter what,
take? Neither.
you know you can always count on my sword arm and my friendship.
If that's your sword arm, I think I'm better off without it.
Think you can do better?
I'm a mage, Blackwall. I don't need a sword arm. I've got a spell sword. Ah. Oh, there we go. Another bone! The hell is that? The clasping maw. Whatever made this weapon, its flesh appears to be alive. It could be Abomination's blood magic, a spirit twisted in a physical form, or it could be another affront to the Maker. In Alicia's, I don't know what to call it, an energy that tangles foes together. The power thrills right up your arm. I'd cast back in the cave and found if the thing weren't useful. Final Infantry in an anonymous journal. This thing kind of reminds me of Soul Edge from the Soul Calibur series. Nope. Alright. Let's start with Cole.
Inquisitor, I see you have time for afternoon refreshments.
I'm just meeting with my friends.
Did you know that a merchant in the courtyard is selling gemstones the same color as your eyes?
What an odd thing to say. I must see this for myself.
Yeah, get out of here, Olay.
You're
Nicely
useful
done.
to have around, Cole.
I still don't understand Orlesians and their masks, but it makes him happy. And I needed the table.
For breadcrumbs.
Birds like breadcrumbs.
And she
Oh,
likes
Cole,
the
good day.
birds.
I didn't see you there.
But I saw you, as lovely as your songs.
Aw, Cole got a girlfriend.
I'm pleased for both of you.
The world has ample pain, Inquisitor. The kindness found in Cole is rare indeed.
Her songs bring happiness to those who hear, and I can make her happy in return.
Well then, carry on.
It's all growing up and killing people. Lost some of the books.
Inquisition bound. Scout lays hard in battles calling. Inquisition's bloody prize. Scout lays hard in
Don't say the Inquisitor's hand look bad. It's very bad.
and laugh in their eyes. Born of the ground, loyal and sound. Inquisition bound. Scout lays
Cully and Arella tied it. Desk watch out. Oh my god! She knows about the desk. See? Oh god.
Inquisitor Herald, glad to be back for whatever it is this lot have shoved up their sleeves. Just right up in there.
That's it? It's been some time.
Well, we don't know what's what, so what's there to go on about? It's Inquisition business, innit? That's all we are. Maybe sort out how they want to mess with us. Then there'll be something to talk about.
Fair enough. Grab. Bull. She has a point. Yeah.
Your Worship, I'm glad you're here. Listen, I need you to keep the Chief distracted while we sneak this dragon skull through the room behind him.
Oh, this should be good.
I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes.
It's for his birthday.
I'll see what I can do, Krem.
All right, here he comes. Just keep him talking. He loves talking.
Hey, boss.
Good to see you.
I sure like night
Most
enchanting.
mages hate the thick of battle, but I can't imagine hanging back. It's nice to get your hands dirty.
That's why I like you, boss. You swing a sword. It's a weird sword made out of magic, but still.
Oh god. Council may affect delirium.
Do you think news of the Exalted Council could affect delirium shipments from Orzammar?
Maybe.
Well, that didn't work. Haven't seen a rift in
It's
ages.
good to see that the Veil has largely healed, now that most of the major rifts are closed. You might think otherwise, but the Veil isn't technically a physical barrier. It's more like a magical vibration that repels the Fade.
The dwarf can't reach it, so he's like, fuck it.
Did you know that Ferelden has its own names for lords? The country is divided into ternes, governed by terns. Inside those are cities and arlings ruled by arls, and then there's the Banorn. It's a large area of countryside ruled by multiple bands.
Good to know.
Oh god, I'm dying here. You still haven't done it yet? Oh yeah, get the mage to do it. For fuck's sake! Fuck it.
I'm sorry, I can't do this.
Sure you can. They must have that thing almost across the room by now, right?
Wait, what?
Ben Hasra. Remember?
Surprise! Happy birthday, Chief!
Oh, you guys. You got me.
Pause, I'm a spy in case you forgot. My favorite part of that was Dalish going, cast magic! Eh. And it moved about maybe an inch.
Hey, boss.
That was hilarious. Oh, that's Josie, okay. Looks like it's Varric, then Vivian.
The Prince of Starkhaven wrote to you again.
Of course he did. Just put that one in the pile with letters from the merchant.
Sebastian wrote to you
And
again.
the captain of the city
Poke the
guard
other
had a
junk
very
mail.
Colorful message for me to deliver to you as well.
Inquisitor! Andraste's ass, am I ever glad to see you?
That's
And
what I'm
the
here for.
Inquisitor comes to the rescue once again.
Is that what you call it?
This is Bran Caven. Until recently, he was the Viscount.
Provisional
Forget-
Viscount.
He
Of
is the
Kirkwall.
Viscount.
So why is he here with messages from the Merchants Guild?
I have resumed my post as Seneschal now that Master Tethras has been elected Viscount.
You're the Viscount of Kirkwall now.
Well, it seems the two of you have a great deal to discuss. Why don't I just leave you to it?
So, it turns out you fund enough reconstruction efforts in a city-state, the nobles give you the worst job they can think of.
Oh, you'll be a
That's
great
fantastic.
Viscount.
You'll make an excellent Viscount.
I think the nobility figured, after Dumar and Perrin, what's the worst that could happen if we put the dwarf in charge? They voted me in because I got the harbor and businesses up and running again. They want shit fixed, and I can do that. Anyway, I was hoping I'd catch you before the summit got underway. I got you a sort of present. It's official
Oh.
recognition of your title and holdings in Kirkwall. Congratulations. You're a Comtesse now.
You can't actually do that
Nice.
without...
Too late. Already did it. You should stop by
Trevelyan
Hightown sometime
is
to see
a
your
noble
estate. It's pretty nice.
in the
for
free
Kirkwall,
marches.
anyway.
What's wrong with giving
Proper
him a
disposition
title
of
in
empty estates
Kirkwall?
is supposed to...
You were leaving us to talk, remember?
I'm a marcher, it's fine. That's all
What
this
brought all
for.
this on? I'm pretty sure it's not Give Your Friends Lavish Titles Day.
Oh, what kind of Viscount would I be if I didn't abuse my position to give shit to my friends? I've got traditions to uphold.
He has a point.
Oh, that reminds me. It's the key to the city.
You can't give that away without approval from the council and a special ceremony.
Exactly.
It's just symbolic anyway.
It controls one of the giant chain nets in the harbor.
Really?
It
That's
does.
so much better than I thought.
Okay, can I try it out?
This operates those giant chains. Can I try it?
No.
Look at her face,
I don't
she's
know
so
how this
excited.
council thing is going to end for the Inquisition. But whatever gets decided, you've got a place lined up in Kirkwall if you want it. Also, control of the harbor, I guess. Anyway,
God,
you should meet with
Varric.
the diplomats. And we'll get in the game of Wicked Grace before I go back, though, right?
I wouldn't miss it.
Don't bet any public buildings this time.
He did it so we have a home. Oh, that's so sweet. Varric is the best boy in Dragon Age. Fucking cinnamon. I know, right? Fucking cinnamon roll.
Of course.
Alright, now it's time for the spa day with Vivian. Because of course that's where she'd
There must
be.
be something here.
Really? Yeah. Anyone would be lucky to have Varric count himself as a friend, because Varric takes care of his friends. Let it never be said that he doesn't.
Darling, you made it. Excellent. I scheduled this appointment ages ago, and they do appreciate punctuality.
Appointment?
Okay.
With the Imperial Garden Spa, of course. You work so hard, my dear. I wanted to treat you.
Alright, what's your angle? What about that
Well,
one?
that's very generous.
I know. I even surprise myself sometimes.
What are the cheese wheels for?
It pains me that you even have to ask. You've clearly been living too long in barely civilized conditions.
Human noble
Did you hear
living
something?
in the marches.
Relax, darling. It's spa
Barely
day.
civilized.
How have you been? It seems ages since we've spoken. How are things with our dear Commander Cullen?
Looking for juicy
Are you
details.
digging for gossip, Vivienne? Trying to get me to give up the juicy details?
Merely expressing concern for your well-being, my dear. Someone ought to.
How do you think the conference will end? What do you think they'll decide?
It's all foolish posturing. The nations of Thedas know they can only politely ask the Inquisition to be on its way. Don't you feel better, my dear? This place really does work miracles.
What happened?
What's with all the hams?
Darling, it's spa day. Don't fret. You'll undo all the good they've done. Come along, Inquisitor. They have other appointments, you know.
What's with the ham? Sarah! Alright. Let's see here. The Liege Duke Cyril.
All
And
is on your
Dorian.
side, Lord Parvis. The Inquisition's support is not a thing to lose lightly.
Which is why the Orlesian court is circling it with a net and collar? But you'll have to excuse me. I see an old friend I must greet.
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to
Inquisitor,
get
how long has it
adorable to
been?
happen.
Don't actually tell me. I despise feeling old. It's good to see you, my friend.
Yeah, despite all my work to try and play matchmaker, I could not hook Dorian up with Iron Bull, so alas. That is what YouTube is for. You're bored,
Thrilled
aren't
to
you?
be at the Exalted Council, Lord Parvis.
Oh, riveted. Orlais wants the Inquisition tamed, Ferelden wants it gone, the Chantry medals, and Tevinter sends but one ambassador. That's me, by the way. A reward for my interest in the South. Thankfully, Ambassador Pavis is a token appointment. Call on me as you like.
Inquisitor, Duke Cyril Montfort, member of the Council of Heralds and Lord of Chateauhaine. I have long followed
so you
the
took
work
over
of
after the
this
previous
sorcery.
guy died.
Is that sentiment shared by the rest of the court?
Of course. Orlais wishes only to offer respectful guidance to the Inquisition.
Respectful guidance to the Inquisition. Kind of like how you offered respectful guidance to Ferelden for like 100 years.
The Inquisition will continue to set its own course.
Have care, Inquisitor. Stating that so boldly may unite Orlais with Ferelden against you. I have not forgotten Signor's death. I had friends who perished at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. More than the good you have done, it is the good we may do together I don't wish to lose. Whatever happens, Inquisitor, I wish you well.
Actually, I was planning on uniting the Inquisition with Ferelden. Because fuck Orlais. You think Alistair would like that? It's like, hey, so, Alistair, do you want the Inquisition just to be kind of like, you know, your mercenary army? Because we'll totally do that. I mean, I would. Be like a buffer between you and Orlais.
As the most eloquent dwarf you know, Sparkles...
Speech! Speech! Way too much speech.
Varric, there's
I'll
really
just
no
drink
need.
a drink.
What's going on?
Inquisitor! You're just in time. Sparkles, the Imperium doesn't deserve you. Or want you. It may even kill you. But we'll miss you. If it counts. And you didn't know. Okay, folks. Time to take the party elsewhere.
Toma never wanted any. I swear.
Leave him.
But that look that Dorian gave Varric is like, really? I hadn't gotten around to telling her yet.
It's true. When the Exalted Council has ended, I'm going back to Tevinter. For good, this time.
You know I'll miss you.
Naturally. My father is dead. Assassinated, I believe. I received notice this morning. A perversely cheerful letter congratulating me on assuming his seat in the Magisterium. We only met a few times while I was home. He didn't say anything about keeping me as his heir. This ambassadorship, his doing, I'm told. He must have wanted me away when the trouble began. I have to go back.
So you'll truly be a Magister?
Oh, yes. I can't wait to degrade the Magisterium with my presence. A new outfit is required.
And then what?
I find my father's killers and kill them back. Then I find those giving Tevinter a bad name and kill them. They're most likely the same people, so that should make the job easier.
You'll need help. I could go with you.
Not this time, my friend. I won't be entirely without support. Mayveris has gathered other Magisters who feel as we do. We'll be an actual faction in the Magisterium. I'll teach them manners, take them shopping. It'll be fun.
Sorry about your father.
I know it was complicated, but I'm sorry about your father.
Thank you. It still doesn't feel real.
Well,
I
wish
wish
you well.
you safe travels, and the best of luck.
Oh, I'll need it, thank you. Magisters are tricksy bastards. A present. A going-away present. It's a sending crystal. Amazing what friendship with the Inquisition gives you access to. If I get in over my head, or you're overwhelmed with sorrow for lack of my velvety voice... Magic. What? You didn't think I would just leave and you'd never hear from me again, did you? You are my dearest friend. Perhaps my only friend. That will never change, no matter where we are. Now let's finish the good wine before the others get back.
So, Dorian's going away, but he gave us basically the magical equivalent of a pager. Nice. Or maybe a cell phone. The bone. Alright, let's go meet with Liliana and Tegan.
Divine Victoria, am I interrupting?
Of course not, Inquisitor. I was catching up with Redcliffe's Arl. He's here to represent Ferelden at the summit.
Inquisitor, good to meet you.
How is Redcliffe?
How are things in Redcliffe, my lord?
Blessedly quiet. The mayor conveys his greetings. Redcliffe remembers its savior.
I won't take too much
I'll try
time.
not to keep you from more important matters.
Very well. We'll continue this later, your perfection.
Many are frightened of the Inquisition's power, but I will do all I can to allay their fears.
How bad will this be?
What's the worst-case scenario if the summit goes badly?
There are some who wish to see the Inquisition end. We must persuade them it is not necessary. I have much to do, but let me say this. I may no longer be your spy master, but I am always here if you require.
I'm glad you finally arrived, Inquisitor. The Crown's anxious for news.
And your thoughts on Ferelden's position?
The breach is long gone, yet Skyhold's army remains. Ferelden can't continue to ignore soldiers on its borders.
I understand the
The
fear.
Inquisition has grown. I can see how its presence might cause concern.
Then you understand why we must demand a reduction of your military forces. A power without allegiance to either Ferelden or Orlais. Even I see neither of our countries can let it rest. I won't keep you longer. We'll have words enough when the Exalted Council begins.
No, I'm actually with Tegan on this one. I think the Inquisition has gotten too big. Where's Liliana? There's Liliana.
Will you walk with me? The first time I came to the Winter Palace, I was only 18. I was dazzled. Such rich hangings, splendid marble columns, more golden lions than I could count. It's all still here, still bright, but I no longer see that same palace.
Sounds
And
sad.
that makes you sad.
It is easier on the heart to just see gilding. Now all I see are hands rubbed raw to make gold gleam, tears shed in the night over silk embroidery. Others overlook them and forget their pain, but I am divine and I cannot be blind. They seek to tear the Inquisition down. You feel it, no? Fear.
I'd
Not
fear
too
anyone
much.
with our Vault of Secrets, wouldn't you?
It is not our secrets, nor our soldiers. There have always been spy masters and private armies. They are afraid of nothing so much as the hand that directs it all.
Mine.
Me?
Already your actions have begun to reshape Thedas. Your influence is felt everywhere. It was only a matter of time before they moved. I'm surprised it took this long. The Inquisition's time is coming to an end.
I
The
agree.
Inquisition has done enough, more than enough. Maybe it's time for us to lay down our swords and go home.
We set out to restore peace, and now peace is upon us. You and I have come so far through the darkness together. It is time for us both to live in the light. But whatever you decide, I will be honored to stand beside you.
Well, we can either live in Kirkwall or Honleith. Oh wait, we gotta ask Liliana.
I'll be right here if you need anything. I'll be right here if you need anything.
Okay. I was gonna ask her about the nugs. Whatever. Deposits are non-refundable in case of flood, fire, or imperial wind. Alright, time to get this council started. Go ahead and make it save here. Begin the Exalted Council. Starting the Exalted Council will lock us spending time with followers. We just did that.
Thank you, Your Holiness. Now, Artigan, as to your concerns.
The Inquisition established an armed presence in Ferelden territory. You outright seized Caer Bronach in Crestwood.
Our goal was to keep more Ferelden citizens from dying, not to seize power.
Your help was appreciated 2 years ago, Inquisitor. Now order has been restored, yet you remain. Invading Invading under pretext of restoring order is exactly what the Grey Wardens did to us centuries ago, and we exiled them. Now the Inquisition is doing the same thing with Grey Wardens in their ranks.
Your concern is ill-founded. The Grey Wardens have proven their worth time and again.
Of course Orlais tolerates this interference. Without the Inquisition, Celine would have neither her throne nor her elven marquise.
Rest assured, Tegan, the Empire of Orlais will not stand idle if the Inquisition oversteps its bounds. Unlike Ferelden, however, Orlais understands that these were the well-intentioned mistakes of a young organization.
An organization in need of a guiding hand. Yours, no doubt.
Pardon me, Inquisitor. Divine Victoria wishes to speak with you in private.
But she's right.
The Divine Victoria? Who is sitting just up there? Yes, and who was once your spy master. It's a pressing matter, your worship.
Josie, can you handle
Something
this?
has come up. I'll be back.
What?
This is highly irregular.
Perhaps it would be best if we took a short recess.
Sorry, Josie. But it's probably best if I don't stick around because I might go off and start casting fireballs. I can do that, you know.
The guard said we should both see this. I believe she was correct.
Well,
Canary
fuck.
warrior in full armor. How did he get into the
That's
winter
not good. Bull said that if you see a Canary wearing full armor, run.
So, what would the left hand of the Divine see when she looked at this?
This is a warrior, not a spy. Part of the Antam, the Canary military. Most of his wounds come from a fight against someone using magic, but at least a few are from a blade. He was badly hurt, separated from his allies, and made it here before he died. But how?
Would the Iron Bull know anything about this?
I asked, and he is as surprised as we are. Since becoming Talvashov, he has had no contact with his people. He seems frustrated at not knowing more.
Well, let's bring back memories.
Deadly mysteries at the Winter Palace. Throw in a Hulla statue and some Caprice coins, and it's just like old times. Can Josephine manage the diplomats while I look around?
She will be fine. It's all speeches and posturing for the first few days anyway. I will extend the recess as long as possible. I will also have our friends ready themselves for battle if need be.
You think that's likely?
I think the Exalted Council may be more exciting than we expected.
That's not reassuring. Why do I need strength? I'm a fucking mage. Oh, there's blood there.
It looks like he came down over the railing.
Another expensive bone. Yeah, Colin's still there. Let's go drop off the bone for another Constitution. No servants, huh? Last time there were no servants. Gonna go and ingest food. Back after have fun slaying. I'll try.
I'll be here if you need me.
I think we're very soon gonna be starting to slay things. I see they kept the lattices so I can climb the walls. That's nice. Alright. What? An alluvian? Oh, Jesus. Alright. We'll go and bring Dorian, Varric, and Iron Ball. Look at his card. You think it might be hinting at something? Even though as a player, we already know.
This is the crossroads. Morrigan brought me here while showing me the alluvians. Judging by the bloodstains, he tried to get through here.
What's wrong? That one doesn't like you?
This mirror doesn't look broken, but it's inactive. Maybe there's a way to unlock it.
Excuse me.
Still, not bad.
Alright, we're in the library. Butterflies. The abandoned chateau. Fate touched obsidian. Like I need anything anymore. Oh, hello. Illustrated periodical. Alright, let's take the obviously not booby-trapped chest.
Demons, ready when you are.
Well, that wasn't too bad. The hand that cuts. Enchantment.
That trail leads to this mirror.
Right. Let's see where this guy came from.
Well, first let's explore. Alright. And we're going to somewhere.
Elven ruins. I'm not sure we're even in Orlais anymore.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. The old team together again to kick some ass.
Right behind you, Tiny. Try not to completely obscure the battlefield.
Okay, so... So I can blow up the crates. Oh, purple fire. That's instant death. But luckily, someone here has a shield. We just gotta wait for it to come back. The Illuvian.
Another Kunari, dressed like the one in the Winter Palace.
He's Karashok, a foot soldier. Must have been in the same squad.
How do I guess I don't do anything with that. Okay. It's more purple fire. Her belt of urgency. Just gotta wait for the barrier to come back. Alright. was something.
Scorch marks everywhere. This is the work of a mage.
A powerful one. I can still feel the heat crackling.
We need to find out why these Kunari were here and who did this to them.
Okay. Discovered bridge.
Over there, Kunari. If we want to know why they're here, we've got to get across to that island.
Alright. Let's go this way. Hello.
The elves bound a spirit here. It feels old. Very old.
What does it want?
You
We're
mean you no
visitors.
harm.
We didn't mean to disturb you.
Well, balls. Damn, those arrows hurt. Ow.
I think
All
that
right.
spirit considered us intruders.
To be fair, we are.
It must have been set to guard something.
Well, let's find out what it guards, shall we? Well, definitely nothing this way. Dorian, I need you. Couple note. 10 more in today. No one saw me. More instructions. Please use second drop point. More people on the ground soon, and it has better cover.
A letter by the Kunari. Why are they translating it into our language?
There we go. Oh, they'd probably be translating into the common tongue because of their elven and human spies. How do I get there? Fenrir bids you welcome, Rats, knowing the Dread Wolf guards you and his people guard this valley. In this peace you are free, and trusting us you will never be bound again.
That was like Veilfire. It claimed this was a refuge for elven slaves.
You mean the ancient elves kept slaves? Maker's breath. One more thing never to tell Daisy.
This whole valley was a sanctuary created by the Dreadwolf Fenrir.
Fenrir? The Dalish elves' god of misfortune?
So now where the hell
took
are
us a
we?
short distance. That's the same lake we saw from the other tower.
Good for moving around the city, visiting friends, deploying guards.
Oh, spirit people.
Cuts all over the back. He was killed by surprise.
This can't have happened too long ago. The blood's not even dry.
Okay.
Here we go again. What a change of pace from the Winter Palace. A clear sky, a beautiful view, and yes, fields and fields of stripweed as far as the eye can see.
Stripweed.
Terrible stuff. Looks like grass, stings like a knife, and causes sores if you so much as brush against it. So, of course, everyone in Manrathus insists it makes a very decent tea.
Right.
So, we're getting the band back together. That's exciting.
Don't tell me the Viscount of Kirkwall misses skulking around and shooting people.
You've never been to the Viscount's Keep, have you, Sparkler? Spend 2 hours there and you'll be glad to be shot at.
Promise of Fenrir. Fenrir has been falsely named a god, but is as mortal as any of you. He takes no divine mantle and asks that none be bestowed upon him. He leads only those who would help willingly. Let none be beholden but by choice.
This is Fenrir helping former slaves as a mortal, not a god.
Kinda curious that this guy had to specify he wasn't a god.
Ordinary guy saves people, accidentally founds religion. Sounds a lot like the chant, actually.
Fenrir sounds like quite the rebel. The old elven gods must have simply loved that.
Well. The gods are Eveneris, claim divinity, yet they are not but mortals, powerful in magic, who can die as you can. In this place, we teach those who join us to unravel their lives.
This claims the elven gods were just Eveneris, powerful, but completely mortal mages.
Whoever ran this place was trying to rebuild the slaves' confidence. Get rid of old propaganda.
If that's true, Fenrir was teaching these freed slaves the truth about these false gods.
Okay. Ah, shit. I didn't touch anything. Anchor discharge. The anchor now automatically generates focus over time. Discharge the accumulated focus with that. Discharging the anchor makes your party briefly invulnerable. The anchor also glows brightly for a short time, lighting dark areas and revealing objects hidden there.
Are you hurt?
That hurt.
It felt like the anchor stung me. This looks like it fits into that pedestal by the broken bridge.
Oh, shit. God, these guys aren't dying. God damn it, going over rogues. I think we got them all. Woo! I don't know, the lights go
This place
out.
is creepy.
Gotta return to the bridge. So can't go there. Guess we have to go back this way. Supply cache. So let's top everyone up.
Canary.
The Inquisition doesn't leave alive.
What? All right. Drink your medicine. Supply cache. Forgotten Sanctuary. There's supposedly codex thing down here. If you get all of them, you can figure out who Solus really is in game. It's gotta be on the northern shore, okay. Well, we can still fill out the map. Oop, shit. Silverite. Examine the dead shore. But we're on the northern shore. Yep, there we go. Stuck in the tower, a great sizzling bolt out of the blue sky. Afterwards, spirits emerge from a statue of a wolf, as if the lightning woke them, and they appear to be looking for someone. The word I understood was Fen Harel. They do not sleep, but beware, for they attack any guards who... Alright. Pick up Dorian. Welcome back, Sovereign. We are fighting Canary. And we found the first of 4 notes that will eventually let us discover who the true identity of Arella is. How are you not okay, there he's dead.
Why did those Canary attack the Inquisition on sight?
No idea. They want Talvershoth, though. This might be a rogue group, but they think they're following Kuhn.
I didn't need that. Also, I've got the anchor discharge where I can turn myself invincible for a short period of time.
What's this?
Lifting of the Valicine. The brand of the Evanuris can be lifted from you, that all may know you oppose their cruelties. None here are slaves. All are under our protection. All may choose to fight. So the tattoos that the Dalish wear are slave
Hidden
tattoos.
weapons. These freed slaves actually fought back against the Evanuris posing as gods.
Interesting word, Evanuris. If all it means is... well, they were basically magisters.
Also, is there a Veilfire rune around here? Oh, okay. Arrowwood. Nope. Okay. Normally when there's Veilfire, there's a rune, but oh well. Supply cache. Where? There. Uh-oh. More Canary. Open fire!
Falling back!
Okay. Who's pelting us? You!
This letter says the Kunari came to these ruins because the Alluvians connect to Halam Shiral.
So they're aiming for the Winter Palace.
It was some sort of infiltration. There's no more details.
This is crazy. They're acting like we're at war.
Maybe we are at war.
I don't know, boss. I wish I did.
I'm actually
Come on,
glad you
we
don't.
have to warn people about the Kunari's design.
Because if you did, that would mean that you're still part of the Qun. Alright. The first world is done. Oh, I did that whole thing with no armor. No wonder I kept getting hit hard. It's like, why am I getting hit so hard? Oh, wait. I'm wearing my formal attire, not my armor. I'm smart. Alright. There's
one dead Kunari
more
was bad
sections
enough.
left.
Now we have more, and they're hostile.
This makes no sense. The Canary may not be friendly to the Inquisition, but they have no reason to attack us.
They also have no reason to be here, or using Illuvians at all.
I've had the mirror placed under guard for now, Your Holiness.
Cullen, please just call me Liliana.
Yes, Your... Liliana.
So trouble finds us
It
again.
appears the relative peace and quiet of the last 2 years is coming to an end.
First the Blight, then Mages and Templars, then Corypheus, and now this. Can't we go 10 years without the world falling to pieces?
We must ensure that the Kunari do not disrupt the negotiations. The Exalted Council is in a very delicate state.
I'm certain you can soothe the nobles' ruffled feathers while we solve the real problem.
Not when the Inquisitor insults everyone present by walking out in the middle of the talks. Our only advantage is that Arella and Ferelden are divided in goal and grievance. If they unite against us, Divine Victoria will have no choice but to support their claims. We could lose everything.
Can we use the
Could
Kunari?
we use the Kunari threat to remind everyone how valuable the Inquisition still is?
Not until we know more. It will be fine. I will attend to the Exalted Council.
And while Josie does that, we will investigate.
We, Your Holiness?
You do, Josie?
I'll head back to the crossroads. We need to find out what the Kunari are doing and why they attacked.
And I'll have a quiet word with our honor guard.
Alright, Can I talk about Liliana's nugs now? also, let's see here. I need to put my armor back on.
Divine Victoria?
Please don't. It would be nice to just be Liliana again for a few days.
Good, that's
It'll
easier.
save breath not to call you Divine Victoria all the time.
Good.
How are your
Tell
nugs?
me about your nugs. Did you get any new ones?
Oh yes, a litter was born just a month ago. We are weaning them right now. If you are hoping for one, I'm afraid they're already spoken for.
Just saying
Perhaps
hi.
later, Liliana.
I'll be right here if you need anything.
It's good to see that Liliana is still a Nug fangirl. Okay, we're sitting pretty good at those. Oh, hell no. Nope. Alright, let's head back into the Illuvian network. This time, I'm wearing my armor. There's a new thing there. We are in the Hidden Hollow. Wow. Another demon fight. Alright, let's go! Alright, Sovereign. Have fun in Elder Scrolls. damn it, he put the shield back up! Hello, Starsky, welcome to the script. Nice. Well played, reuse it. Okay, now the rage team. Ah, fucking shields. Yeah, but it's also a MMO, right? Massive multiplayer online game, kind of like Destiny. Air Frost, yes. I'm not that fond of MMOs. They take a lot out of you.
All right, let's see where they were going.
What's this? So that's how the Kunari moves the parts.
That's a handy little trick.
And where is this lead? Forgotten Tower. Oh, shit. Revenants! Die, Revenant. No surrender, no retreat. Native Silverite. Journal. Eric. Revenant Heart. Revenant Heart, Revenant Helmet. The belt that guides. Alright, now we go into the main Alluvion, which looks like it's going to take us to the deep roads. Alright, everyone's dead.
Why
Good.
did the mystical elven mirror lead here?
We need to find out what these Kunari were up to. So let's go see, shall we? Looks like there was a bad cave-in.
Yep, works.
Look at all that. The Kunari have a huge operation here.
Yeah, but for what?
No idea.
This place isn't stable.
Boss, your hand's doing that thing again.
Well, maybe the anchor can make itself useful down here. The Kunari were definitely up to something. Excavating that cave-in, maybe.
Great. We're in the deep roads. I feel myself getting dwarfier by the minute. Did I just sprout a beard? I hate caves.
On slopes, uneven ground, the dark, pretty much all kinds of weather.
Elysian cafes, taverns that are too tidy, slopes of greater than 10 degrees.
Look, I have to complain, or you'll forget I'm here and trip over me. I'm providing a service.
Watch
Peace
your feet,
stalkers!
everyone.
Alright.
Well, this place is all kinds of fun.
Oh yeah. Barrels of fun.
What are the Kunari even doing in a place this awful?
Look, someone up ahead. I think he's human.
Stay back! Oh, wait. Your hand. Are you the Inquisitor?
Odd to find
Yes.
a human down in the deep roads at all, let alone one surrounded by Kunari.
We don't have much time. Please, what the Vidasala is doing, you have to stop her.
The Vidasala? That's a high-ranking Bin Hasrath. Specializes in magic. Finding, studying, stopping.
Not anymore.
Great.
I don't care whether you serve Fenharel or not. Someone has to stop her.
You think I serve
Why
Fenharel?
did the Kunari think that the Inquisition serves Fenharel?
I don't know. The Vidasala said it, and the Kunari here accepted as fact. We've had agents of Fenharel causing trouble all over the crossroads. Sabotage, making spirits attack us. I assume the Inquisition was their army. That you came here because Fenharel told you to.
Who are you?
Exactly.
My name is Jeren. Sir Jeren, once. I was a Templar in Kirkwall, until I joined the Qun.
You're Kunari.
Kirkwall was madness, chaos. The Kunari were like the eye of a storm. I stand for order and discipline, protecting the innocent from magic. But this plan, it's as mad as Meredith ever was.
Explain not
What do you
anymore.
mean? This Vidasala's not doing her job anymore?
Almost a complete reversal, actually. This place is a lyrium mining and processing center. The Kunari need it for... Have you ever heard of Sarabas?
Dangerous thing. It's what the Qun calls mages.
Even as a Templar,
Great.
I'd never seen anything like the power Sarabas can unleash. And now Vidasala is giving them lyrium. A lot of lyrium. It's part of something she calls Dragon's Breath.
That's a load of crap. There's no way the Vidasala would let any Sarabas within 1,000 feet of lyrium.
There's more to it than that, but I couldn't find out what. The Qunari don't like it when you ask too many questions.
I've noticed. What's your role in this?
The Qunari wanted me to teach them everything I knew about lyrium. Where it comes from, everything it can do, how we put it to use. I knew enough from my time in the Order. They figured out more. I'm not sure how. Maybe they got to the cutter.
Only
The
dwarves
Qunari
can
can't be
mine
mining their own lyrium. It kills anyone who tries, other than dwarves.
It killed the Qunari at first. The Qunari workers have a discipline only Tranquil can match. And they're quick learners. They figured it out.
They blew it up, didn't they? So...
That's
Dragon.
not seriously the name of the plan, is it? Dragon's Breath.
You know that most Dragon's Breath destroys everything in its path, right? She said it would save the South. That can mean only one thing. An invasion. This mine is the only source of lyrium the Qunari have. They're using Gatlock, the explosive powder in the round casks, to mine, so they don't have to touch raw lyrium. If you get the primers from Central Supply, you can prime the Gatlock and detonate it. The mines will go up in flames.
That'll
Once
attract
things start
attention.
exploding, every Qunari down here will notice.
You're right, they will. Deep stalkers and cave-ins will cut off reinforcements, but they'll still come when they hear trouble. You've got to find the Vidasala to end this war before it begins.
Get out of
There's
here.
no telling how bad things will get when I destroy the mine. You'd better get moving.
I will. Good luck, Inquisitor.
Let's go. We have a lyrium mine to ruin.
Alright. Where's this?
Why is it so dark? Don't dwarven ruins usually glow with lyrium or lava or whatever's running through the walls?
The walls of blue flame were cast by the agent of Fen'Harel. He ran through this place, bringing chaos and destruction. Do not light fires from them. Do not go near them. Fen'Harel's mage servant made them hamper us, and they bring only death. Okay, so we got note number 2. Ow.
Keep feeling like I'm gonna bang my horns on this crap.
Are you at all concerned about fighting your people, Bull?
I'm not Qunari anymore. Whatever they're doing, I'm ready to stop. So don't worry. Unless we run into Venatori.
Canary, Venatori, all equally bad. Fuck it.
Here they come!
No. There we go.
There's got to be a mistake, boss. The Kunari wouldn't invade now. It's impossible.
Maybe this is a rogue agent, but right now, we gotta deal with this.
Wanted they can make a fortune.
Sure, if they wanted to fight horse and bar tooth and nail for it.
How will they wage war? Canary sappers crawling through tunnels, dwarves sinking dreadnoughts at night.
We'd probably just bribe the Imperium to launch a war for us.
Of course. Silly
Yeah.
task.
There we go.
There's one of the mining platforms. Now we just need primers. This cavern is barely holding together.
You can't be stealthy if you're on fire. Kaboom.
So the things we need to make the Gatlock explode are in here? Excellent.
Yeah, we should probably get supplies replenished.
We're almost there.
That's a big canary. Okay, so it should just be the Cerebos left. This looks like a lot of wolf worship for the deep roads.
We've got the primers. Let's go explode some Gatlock.
Okay. Make things go boom boom. I can do that.
Well, that certainly looks like a good spot for an explosion.
operation the Canary have. I think we should explode it, don't you?
Oh yeah. I definitely agree.
That's it. Let's get out of here and warn the others about this Dragon's Breath plan.
Maybe Red's got news from her sources by now. We can ask her. You know, assuming we make it out of here without drowning.
I'm just gonna run.
Come closer.
Oh yeah, flashlight.
We'll have to
Okay, looks like we're gonna have to fight.
We should see where that leads. Poor man. He didn't make it far.
Well, that sucks. But nothing we can do about it now.
So, who gets to tell Cullen and Josephine we're probably at war with the Cure? Anyone?
Don't look at me.
They're going to kill me.
There's the mirror. Run!
Dragon's breath. The Canary always enjoy their metaphors.
But what does it mean?
Who knows? Canary agents moving through Illuvians to attack the south is bad enough already.
I still do not understand why they accused the Inquisition of serving Fen'Arel.
Fen'Arel
We
could
know that
be
Mathal
real.
actually exists. It's possible Fen'Arel is still here in some form, too.
What you describe in the ruins certainly implies that the Dread Wolf of Elven legend is a real person.
But how does that implicate us? What made them decide that the Inquisition serves this Fen'Arel?
Hopefully we will learn more after we have stopped them.
Let's see the Exalted Council try to disband the Inquisition after we've saved them from this dragon's breath.
We must find out what Dragon's Breath is first. For now, our only lead is the Canary leader, the Vidusala.
Gentlemen!
My apologies, Lady Josephine.
Mental gen.
There has been an incident with one of your soldiers.
How
What?
dare you? It was bad enough that the Inquisition chose not to inform the Exalted Council of the Kunari corpse.
Ole would have been happy to help with the matter.
But now your own guards are attacking servants? You have overstepped your bounds.
You cannot be serious.
My plan to seize power in Ferelden would hardly start with soldiers scuffling in Orlais, Altegan.
While the Exalted Council is our foremost priority, the Inquisitor will, of course, address this matter personally.
Thank you, Inquisitor. Ole stands ready to assist the Inquisition, as always.
Secrets and lies. Do you understand why we fear your Inquisition? You act as if you're the solution to every problem. How long before you drag us into another war?
Even though he's being a jackass about it, I have to agree with Tegan. We should have told the council. Alright, what the hell is going on?
What's going on here?
The Orlesians tried to take one of our people, Inquisitor. We've secured the area.
This is the Winter Palace. You cannot simply seize control when one of your guards attacks a servant.
The Inquisition is handling this. When some noble commits a crime of fashion, you can take over.
I only asked what he was doing.
And when I refused to bow to the Inquisition's dogs, you attack me! How would you like us to handle the situation, Inquisitor?
That's Gatlock.
That barrel there, where did it come from?
I was ordered to bring wine for the guests.
You're lying.
Your Inquisition soldiers are completely out of control.
No, we're in control. Keep talking and you'll find yourself in chains.
Fuck it.
Please take the servant into custody.
Right away, Your Worship.
Inquisitor?
Ambassador Montelier will explain later. For now, please hold the servant for questioning.
As you say, Inquisitor, Lord Cyril will hear about this.
Yeah.
Inquisitor, I also found this by the barrel. I can't read the language.
Did you resolve the problem with the guard?
The guard is the least of our problems. Someone smuggled Gatlock barrels into the Winter Palace.
Smile, Inquisitor. There are many eyes upon us. At least
Oh,
now
God
we know the
damn
true
it.
extent of the dragon's breath.
How are you still smiling?
Years of training as a bard, Inquisitor. We cannot show weakness now. Enemies could be watching, or we can let them seize idle conversation between two friends.
You think the dragon's breath is these Gatlock barrels?
Of course. A surprise attack, even through the Illuvians, would have met fierce resistance. But if everyone at the Exalted Council died in an explosion, the South would be rudderless, vulnerable to attack. This is what Corypheus should have done after the explosion at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. An attack as swift and unstoppable as the breath of a dragon.
Gyarados
The guard
found
who
a note.
confronted the servant said she found this note near one of the barrels. It looks like Kunari writing.
Let me see. I picked some up from the Iron Bull, though I'm told my accent is atrocious. These are orders for positioning the Gatlock in the palace. When duty has been performed, report to the Vidusala through the mirror marked by a bookcase.
We have a target.
Mirror marked by a bookcase. I'm on my way.
Good. While you do that, I will have agents locate the Gatlock barrels and remove them safely. I will also send word to my foreign contacts. We must see where else this dragon could strike.
Alright, Shattered Library is the next thing. First gonna dump stuff into storage. We'll sync it up with the golden nug. Ta-da! Alright, back to... thing.
Everything going all right so far?
You heard from Hawk?
I got a message from, well, best not to name an entire chain of smuggling syndicates in polite company. Anyway, Weishaupt is apparently the special kind of mess that only appears when Hawk shows up. I'm not entirely sure how it'll all play out, but my money's on Hawk walking away from the Warden's fortress as it explodes.
We'll talk more another time.
I'll be here if you need me.
I'm gonna be trying to speed run through this as best I can. We're already hitting 3 hours. Actually, you know what? We're gonna call it here. Because we still got 2 whole sections to go through, plus a final boss section. So yeah, we'll go ahead and call it here, and we'll finish it tomorrow. As we conclude Fast Faster tomorrow. And then after that, we'll be ready to head back to Awakening, Mass Effect, both 2 and Andromeda, and I'll find something else we can do. But thank you all for coming. Hope you have a good evening. I will see you all later. Good night.